You're on a quest in a high-stakes game, navigating a labyrinth filled with hidden traps and treasures. But what if I told you that you hold the ultimate map, a guide to unlocking the deepest secrets of human nature? Welcome to the Laws of Human Nature. This book is your key to understanding the powerful forces that drive people's behavior, giving you the edge to decode every interaction and turn challenges into victories. Imagine having the insight to master social dynamics and transform your life with strategic precision. Are you ready to discover the secrets that could change your game? Let's dive into the laws that will reshape your understanding of human behavior. Part 1. The Law of Irrationality. Our journey begins with the law of irrationality. Greene emphasizes that we often let our emotions dictate our actions, leading us away from rational thought. He suggests that our feelings can distort reality, making us prone to impulsive decisions and erratic behavior. To counteract this, Greene recommends developing awareness of our emotional responses and practicing detachment. By doing so, we can assess situations more objectively and make decisions based on logic rather than emotion. Greene draws on historical figures like Napoleon Bonaparte, who, despite his brilliance, often allowed his emotions to cloud his judgment, leading to significant setbacks. Part 2. The Law of Narcissism. Moving on to the law of narcissism, Greene explores how self-obsession and a lack of empathy can affect relationships and social dynamics. Narcissism isn't just about overt self-importance. It can also manifest in subtle ways, such as a constant need for validation or attention. Greene advises that to navigate narcissistic individuals, whether they are colleagues, friends, or family members, we must recognize their need for validation and strategically manage our interactions with them. By practicing empathy and understanding their perspective, we can better influence and collaborate with them. Greene cites historical figures like Adolf Hitler, whose extreme narcissism led to devastating consequences. Part 3. The Law of Role-Playing. The law of role-playing examines how people often wear masks and play roles to fit societal expectations. This can lead to misunderstandings and manipulations, as individuals present themselves in ways that may not reflect their true nature. Greene suggests becoming adept at reading the true intentions behind people's roles. By observing inconsistencies between words and actions, we can better understand someone's authentic self. He uses examples like the political maneuverings of historical leaders who masked their true intentions behind carefully crafted personas. Part 4. The Law of Compulsive Behavior. In the Law of Compulsive Behavior, Greene addresses how our habits and compulsions shape our actions and destinies. Our repeated behaviors, often driven by deep-seated psychological patterns, can limit our potential and influence our outcomes. Greene encourages self-reflection and the identification of our own compulsive tendencies. By understanding and addressing these patterns, we can gain greater control over our actions and make more conscious decisions. Greene refers to figures like Sigmund Freud, who explored the unconscious forces driving human behavior. Part 5. The Law of Covetousness. The law of covetousness reveals how desire and envy can drive our actions and decisions. Greene explains that our longing for what others have can lead to destructive behavior and poor decision-making. To manage covetousness, Greene suggests focusing on self-improvement and appreciating what we have rather than constantly seeking what others possess. He cites historical examples of leaders whose envy led to their downfall and offers strategies to redirect this energy towards personal growth. Part 6. The Law of Short-Sightedness. The law of short-sightedness deals with our tendency to focus on immediate gains at the expense of long-term outcomes. Greene explains how short-term thinking can lead to poor decision-making and missed opportunities. To counteract this, Greene advocates for long-term planning and strategic thinking. By considering the broader implications of our actions and setting long-term goals, we can make more informed decisions. Historical examples of leaders who failed to plan for the future illustrate the importance of this law. Part 7. The Law of Defensiveness. The law of defensiveness explores how people react defensively to criticism or threats, often leading to conflict and miscommunication. Greene points out that our instinct to protect our ego can hinder our ability to address problems effectively. Greene recommends adopting a mindset of openness and receptivity to criticism. By managing our defensive reactions and seeking constructive feedback, we can improve our relationships and decision-making. Historical figures who faced significant challenges due to their defensiveness provide valuable lessons on overcoming this tendency. Part 8. The Law of Self-Sabotage. The law of self-sabotage examines how we often undermine our own success due to internal conflicts and self-doubt. Greene explains that our own beliefs and fears can be major barriers to achieving our goals. To overcome self-sabotage, Greene suggests developing self-awareness and addressing the root causes of our fears and insecurities. By cultivating a positive mindset and focusing on our strengths, we can break free from self-imposed limitations. Greene draws on examples of individuals who overcame personal obstacles to achieve greatness. Part 9. The Law of Repression. In the Law of Repression, Greene discusses how we often suppress uncomfortable thoughts and emotions, which can lead to psychological issues and hinder our personal growth. Repression can cause us to act out in unexpected ways, affecting our relationships and decision-making. Greene advises confronting and processing repressed emotions and thoughts. By facing these aspects of ourselves, we can achieve greater emotional resilience and clarity. Historical examples of individuals who confronted their repressed issues offer insights into overcoming these challenges. Part 10. The Law of Envy. The law of envy explores how envy can influence our behavior and decisions. Greene explains that envy can be destructive, leading to negative actions and strained relationships. To manage envy, Greene recommends focusing on self-improvement and developing gratitude for what we have. By understanding and addressing our feelings of envy, we can foster healthier relationships and make more positive choices. Historical examples of envy-driven conflicts illustrate the law's impact on human behavior. Part 11. The Law of Grandiosity. The law of grandiosity examines how inflated self-views can lead to overconfidence and poor decision-making. Greene points out that grandiosity can cloud our judgment and lead to significant failures. To counteract grandiosity, Greene advises maintaining humility and seeking honest feedback from others. By recognizing our limitations and staying grounded, we can make more informed and realistic decisions. Greene provides historical examples of leaders whose grandiosity led to their downfall. Part 12. The Law of Gender Rigidity. The law of gender rigidity explores how rigid gender roles can limit our potential and affect our interactions. Greene argues that societal expectations around gender can constrain our behavior and thinking. To overcome gender rigidity, Greene suggests embracing a more fluid approach to gender roles and behaviors. By recognizing and challenging these limitations, we can achieve greater personal and professional success. Historical examples of individuals who defied gender norms provide valuable lessons on this law. Part 13. The Law of Death Denial. The law of death denial addresses how our fear of mortality can influence our behavior and decisions. Greene explains that denying the inevitability of death can lead to a lack of urgency and missed opportunities. Greene advocates for confronting our mortality and using this awareness to live more fully and meaningfully. By embracing the reality of our finite existence, we can prioritize what truly matters and make more impactful choices. Historical figures who faced death with courage offer inspiration for this law. Part 14. The Law of Aggression. The law of aggression examines how aggression can manifest in various forms and impact our interactions. Greene explains that understanding and managing aggression is crucial for maintaining healthy relationships and achieving personal goals. Greene recommends strategies for dealing with aggression, such as developing emotional intelligence and practicing empathy. Historical examples of aggressive conflicts provide insights into navigating and mitigating aggression in different contexts. Part 15. The Law of Generational Myopia. The law of generational myopia explores how each generation has its own unique perspective, which can lead to misunderstandings and conflicts between age groups. Greene highlights how generational biases can limit our ability to learn from others and adapt to changing circumstances. To overcome generational myopia, Greene suggests fostering intergenerational dialogue and learning from diverse perspectives. By bridging generational gaps, we can enhance our understanding and collaboration across different age groups. Historical examples of generational conflicts offer insights into this law. Part 16. The Law of Death Denial. The law of death denial addresses how our fear of mortality can influence our behavior and decisions. Greene explains that denying the inevitability of death can lead to a lack of urgency and missed opportunities. Greene advocates for confronting our mortality and using this awareness to live more fully and meaningfully. By embracing the reality of our finite existence, we can prioritize what truly matters and make more impactful choices. Historical figures who faced death with courage offer inspiration for this law. Part 17. The Law of Aggression. The law of aggression examines how aggression can manifest in various forms and impact our interactions. Greene explains that understanding and managing aggression is crucial for maintaining healthy relationships and achieving personal goals. Greene recommends strategies for dealing with aggression, such as developing emotional intelligence and practicing empathy. Historical examples of aggressive conflicts provide insights into navigating and mitigating aggression in different contexts. Part 18. The Law of Generational Myopia. The law of generational myopia explores how each generation has its own unique perspective, which can lead to misunderstandings and conflicts between age groups. Greene highlights how generational biases can limit our ability to learn from others and adapt to changing circumstances. To overcome generational myopia, Greene suggests fostering intergenerational dialogue and learning from diverse perspectives. By bridging generational gaps, we can enhance our understanding and collaboration across different age groups. Historical examples of generational conflicts offer insights into this law. And there you have it, an in-depth exploration of Robert Greene's The Laws of Human Nature. From understanding our emotional biases to navigating complex social dynamics, Greene's insights provide powerful tools for personal growth and effective interactions. If you enjoyed this summary and want to dive deeper into each law, consider picking up the book and exploring its rich historical examples and practical strategies. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest content.